How you doing, MS Warriors? I just saw that the actor Chadwick Boseman passed, and it was sad to hear. And condolences to his family, as well as rest in peace to him. But it got me to thinking that he was battling colon cancer for the last 4 years, and he was doing it in silence. Not from his family, from everything that's highlighted, his family knew, but he did not share it with the public. And it got me to thinking of how many things, especially having a disease or ailment or virus, do we suffer in silence? I have MS, and there are many days, many days that I'm suffering in silence just because I've garnered enough strength to fight this battle and deal with the pain and the suffering, and I don't have to scream out in agony or give you the impression that I'm in pain. Makes it better. There's a lot of people suffering in silence. It's a tough ordeal that young man had to deal with. It's a tough ordeal for people who are dealing with their ailments in silence. But there are a lot of people suffering. What can you do about it? It's not too much. Just be supportive and not be quick to judge. I know for the last year or so, people started judging him losing weight and things like that. And, he played it off very well and said he was, getting into a certain shape for a role. And, hey, the average person would have left it at that. But there were a lot of people who kept trying to dig deeper. Oh, no, he's on some narcotic, or he's on this, But guess what? The man is suffering in silence. He doesn't want or didn't want to be a burden. I know a lot of you watch these videos, and usually I have on a MS-inspired shirt. But if you've seen when I've worn a black MS shirt, there's a lot of quotes that people with MS say on there, and then it tells you how they really feel. With the number one thing being, hey, how are you doing? And the response is, I'm okay. And then the real response is right under it. No, I'm not. I am not doing okay. But guess what? I'm putting on a smile, and I'm letting you know that you don't have to worry about the battle that I am fighting. I know it sounds like you're overconfident or might even come off a little arrogant to some people, but that's not what you're trying to do. You're trying to show the world that you are a warrior and that you are fighting and that you are trying to be the strongest version of yourself that you can be. There isn't a one size fit all. Some people want the world to know what they have so they can share it, and that's fine. But there are a lot of people who suffer in silence. There are a lot of my MS warriors who I've asked, hey, would you like to be on this video? Hey, would you like to share some of the things you're going through? And they say, no, I don't. I don't want to share what I'm going through. It's my battle, and I would rather suffer in silence than be a burden on the world. It's a tough thing. You really wonder what can be said and what can be done. But again, a lot of people don't want to be a burden on the world. Mr. Boseman definitely seemed like he was one of those people who didn't want to be a burden on the world. He didn't want you to feel sad for him. He didn't want you to say, woe is me, and judge him. Judge him on his actions of what he did do versus off what you think you should do and what you should say. A lot of people, well, I don't want to invite you because you might be this or you might be that. Don't take that out of my hands. Again, if I'm going to suffer in silence, let me be the one who does that. This is not saying that suffering in silence, saying you are in denial. But sometimes you don't want to be a burden upon other people. It may not sound the best to everybody, but again, it's a battle and a war that you sometimes don't have the full grasp on. And you don't want to share every single second of every single day to make someone else feel bad. You don't want somebody to feel sad for you. You want someone to know you in the best version of yourself. Bruce Lee, the incomparable Bruce Lee, had a saying, hopefully I don't screw this one up. He said, don't wish for an easy life. Wish for the strength to endure a hard one. It's very profound. And that's what I do every single day. I'm pretty sure that's what Chadwick did every single day. So, rest in peace to that man and condolences to his family. Stay strong, MS Warriors. Stay strong, MS Warrior Advocates. And know that we're here sharing our story. Thank you.